Dear students, we will talk today about this is for 11th class. We will talk today about the questions of this chapter number our this chapter number this is our chapter number 7 of book Hornbell, the Adventure. इसके जो ये क्वेश्चन है, understand the text, take the statements that are true. The story is an account of real events. ये true है. This story is real account story. The story hangs on a particular historical event. ये भी true है. Rajendra Desamda was a historian. ये भी true है. The places mentioned in the history are all imaginary. ये true नहीं है. This is not true. They are not imaginary. They are. The story tries to relate history to science. ये भी true है. अब है briefly explain the following statements from the text. You neither traveled to the past nor the future. You were in the present experiencing a different world. इस explanation ये है. These lines were spoken by Rajendra Deshamda when he was trying to give an explanation for Professor Getino's strange experience. When Professor met with an accident, he was thinking about the Battle of Panipat and its consequences. His mind traveled between the history we know and what could have been. By making a transition, Professor was able to experience two worlds, though one at a time. By the same theory, there must be many more different worlds arising out of bifurcations at different points of time. Second है, you have passed through a fantastic experience, or more correctly a catastrophic experience. इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन हमें दे. आंसर इसका आएगा. राजेंद्र Deshpande told Professor Gatineau that he passed through a very fantastic experience. He explained that we lived in a unique world which had a unique history. The idea it might have been was fine for speculation but not for reality. Due to the accident, Gandrapant's mind jumped on to another world which could have been. In that world, history took a different turn as Marathas won the Battle of Panipat. Rajendra explained this through catastrophic theory, according to which reality has many manifestations. Third है, Gagan Darpat could not help comparing the country he knew with what he was witnessing around him. In this extraordinary experience, Gagandhar Pant witnessed two different manifestations of the same reality. Although one at a time, the India he knew was described in the history books on the basis of the Battle of Panipat of 1761, where Marathas were defeated. The other India that he saw was the result of the victory of Marathas in the battle. In this version, he saw India as a self-reliant and the prosperous country. फोर्थ है, फोर्थ जो है, टिक the lack of determinism is quantum theory. In quantum theory, the lack of determinism in quantum theory. फोर्थ इसकी explanation है. If a bullet is fired from a gun in a given direction at a given speed, one will know where it will be later. But such an assertion cannot be made for an electron. When an electron is fired from a source, it may be here, there, anywhere. This is lack of determinism. In quantum theory, this theory asserts that reality is never one-sided. Alternative worlds may exist at the same time. You would need interaction to cause a transition. Fifth question है, you need You need some interaction to cause a transition. Yes, इसका आंसर है प्रोफेसर गेटनोड made a transition which according to Rajendra Despan had happened because of the interaction happening in the professor's mind at the time of collision. When the collision took place, professor was thinking about catastrophe theory and its role in war. Maybe he was wondering about the Battle of Panipat and its consequences. The interaction in his brain acted as a trigger to cause a transition. ये क्वेश्चन थे अंडरस्टैंडिंग द टेक्स्ट पेज नंबर 69 और पेज नंबर 70 पर दिस फर्स्ट एंड दिस इज सेकंड पार्ट इसके जो ये क्वेश्चन 5 आए और ये स्टेटमेंट 4 जो 5 जो आए इसका हमने आज ये पढ़ा इसके बाद इंशाल्लाह हम कल जाएंगे टॉकिंग अबाउट द टेक्स्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट लैंग्वेज वर्किंग विद वर्ड्स ये हम कल करेंगे इंशाल्लाह